Hello everybody, it's Whitney from All the Shelves, and today I am going to be doing some Booktuber shoutouts. Alright, so like everybody who does these things on Booktube, I feel some trepidation. I don't want to leave anyone out. I watch a lot of Booktubers, and I am enthusiastically subscribed to a lot of Booktubers, but I'm only going to mention 5 today. Also, like every other Booktuber, I'm going to begin with a disclaimer that there will be more of these videos to follow. I love all of you. I just want to highlight some people that I've been enjoying lately, and I just think that these are some people that if you haven't already subscribed to them, you should for sure check out. I hit 1,000 subscribers this week, which is maybe my life's biggest accomplishment. Pretty excited about that, and I kind of wanted to pay it forward. I figure with 1,000 subscribers, maybe some of you would want to go and support these other booktubers too. The first booktuber you should definitely check out is Crystal Lynn. She is fairly new to Booktube. She's been around for like 3 months, so I guess she's not that much newer than me, but she's only uploaded 8 videos, and all 8 of those videos are just like such high quality. You can tell that she plans the stuff that she is going to say with like really careful research and attention to detail so that none of the video is wasted time. Like, I cannot say that for my channel. I blabber on, but she is just so tightly edited and so well spoken. I mean, it's amazing. So her latest video was on Vincent van Gogh and the authors that he liked and how their influence kind of shows up in his paintings. And then at the end of the video, she offered a reading list for where you could go to find out more about Vincent van Gogh's reading habits. Like, she has read multiple books on what Vincent van Gogh read. She's just brilliant. So please check out Crystal Lynn. She is really worth just all of your time and attention. Another booktuber that I totally think you should check out if you haven't already is For the Love of Ryan. Ryan alternates his videos between book posts and then life posts, but he also sticks to a strict schedule, which I really appreciate. So every other week is a book post, but I actually really enjoy his life posts too. We share some interests. He likes to run and he likes school, and I also enjoy those things. And we also share a lot of book taste. So if you are liking the kind of stuff that I'm reading, especially the more classic and kind of difficult text, then you would really like his channel. And he just started a really cool summer project where he asked all of his viewers to vote for the books that he should read over the summer, and he's following a schedule for which books he's going to read over the summer, and so he's open to like turning those into a kind of read along, and you can kind of watch and plan your reading alongside him, and they are all really worthwhile books with the exception of Gravity's Rainbow, which I just like, I hate Pynchon. I hate him so much. Anyway, we'll see what Ryan thinks, and I'm always interested in what he thinks. His reviews are really succinct and energetic, and I just really like the attitude that he has on his channel. He's like really gracious and friendly, and I love that. The next booktuber I want to mention is Katie at Books and Things. If you're not already subscribed to her, I don't know what you're doing, because she is so brilliant. She speaks really quickly, which I love, and she can just like pack so much into her reviews. So sometimes her videos will be a little bit longer, like even up to a half hour, but I never lose interest watching a half hour of one woman talking at a camera and not losing interest. Like, that is pretty incredible feat. She loves the Victorians, so she talks a lot about Dickens and the Brontes, and right now she's doing a series on Victorian poetry, and I don't know much about the Victorians, so that's really exciting to me. I also really like how she organizes her video projects, so she has like weekly themes or monthly themes, and right now she has a read-along going for Dickens, Our Mutual Friend, and it's a Victorian style read-along. I'm sure you've been hearing about this because so many people are participating, but we're breaking Our Mutual Friend into serialized segments and reading them month to month, and the thing is going to last like a year and a half, and so many people are enthusiastic and excited about it because that's an amazing idea. So check out Katie from Books and Things. The next person I want to mention is Sophie from Portal in the Pages. She is just a really thoughtful person. The stuff she talks about on her channel is always really quality, and I appreciate that. The other thing that I really love about Sophie's channel is that she tackles some really big issues. So her most recent video was on Brexit and her feelings about Brexit, and she doesn't hold back. I love that about her. She's really like soft spoken, but so articulate and forceful at the same time. time, that she's very convincing to me, and I like how much she is willing to personally invest in her channel. I don't really reveal a whole lot about my personal life in this channel, and I think part of that is because I'm a little bit cowardly about it, which was why I was so hesitant with my like call for Q&As, but she is not like that. Like, you feel like you know her as you watch her videos, and that's really great to me. My next booktuber shout out is View from the Bar, and I actually don't know his first name, which feels weird because I have watched so much of his life. He recently had a 7 Days of Adulting video that killed me. It made me laugh so hard. He's a man in his 20s trying to do what, you know, the world says adults are supposed to do: exercise, eat right, go to work, go to sleep on time, don't drink to excess, like work towards your goals, whatever. And you get to watch him go through that process. It doesn't have a whole lot to do with books, that section of his channel, but he's just like the most likable person, and you just want to watch his videos, him and his dog named Mango and their adventures together. It's just really good. But mostly on his channel he does talk about books, and he does a series called Kingly Endeavors where it was supposed to be weekly. Lately I've noticed it's not quite weekly, which maybe adulting is getting in the way of reading Stephen King, I don't know. But supposedly weekly he talks about a Stephen King novel that he has read and his thoughts on that novel and whether or not he thinks it's good or not. So it's like he has some evaluative parts to the review that are great if you are, you know, not wanting to read all of Stephen King's work but like want a fun Stephen King book to read every now and then. But then he also like gets into real critical depth with them, and I don't really do that when I read Stephen King, so it's really cool to see that there's like more substance there than I think I gave that writer credit for, you know? So he's just really smart. Not Stephen King, View from the Bar. He's very smart, and I really just like have a great time watching his stuff. Also, he pairs reading with really stupid challenges like, you know, eating a hot pepper and then giving a review, so that's good too. The next booktuber I want to mention is Philippa at Garden of Readin. She is another booktuber that I think is just absolutely brilliant. She is a theater producer in London, so I have really enjoyed watching her thoughts on Shakespeare, which are not focused on one play or one critical reading of a play, but more sort of broad questions. Like the one that she did most recently was about why she thinks Shakespeare is still so relevant and so often performed. And then, you know, beyond talking about theater, she just reads like really widely and eclectically and stuff that I haven't heard of, and I get so many recommendations from her. I know that if she recommends a book I can totally trust her, which is not true of a lot of booktubers where I just like listening to them talk about books, you know, whether or not I think I'm gonna like that book or not. With Philippa I feel like everything she likes I'm going to like because she has just like such great taste. Her videos also have really high production quality, so they look beautiful, and they're very simple. It's still just a woman in front of the camera, but like somehow they're just very visually appealing to me. Also, Philippa's beautiful. Let's like put that out there. It's true. And she does all the stuff on BookTube that we like to see. She does hauls and reviews and series and tags. Like, it's great. It's she's kind of like a quintessential booktuber, and if you aren't already subscribed to her, you absolutely should be. So those are just a few of the booktubers that I really enjoy watching, and I think you might enjoy too. If you like my channel, then you will probably love these other people's channel. If you do go over and subscribe to them, let them know that I sent you because I want to get credit for being a good person, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.